Python/Django download image from URL, modify, and save to ImageField. I've been looking for a way to download an image from a URL, perform some image manipulations, resize, actions on it, and then save it to a Django ImageField. Using the two great posts, linked below, I have been able to download and save an image to an ImageField. However, I've been having some trouble manipulating the file once I have it. Specifically, the model field save method requires a file object as the second parameter. So my data has to eventually be a file object. The blog posts linked below show how to use erlib2 to save your image URL into a file object. This is great, however, I also want to manipulate the image using pil as an image object, or image file object. My preferred approach would be then to load the image URL directly into an image object, preform the resize, and convert it to a file object and then save it in the model. However, my attempts to convert an image to a file have failed. If at all possible, I want to limit the number of times I write to the disk, so I'd like to do this object transformation in memory or using an ImageTemporary file delete equals true object so I don't have to worry about extra files laying around. Of course, I want the file to be written to disk once it is saved via the model. With this approach, the file appears corrupt whenever I view it as an image. Does anyone have any approach that takes a file from a URL, allows one to manipulate it as an image and then save it to a Django ImageField? Any help is much appreciated. Programmatically saving image to Django ImageField. Django, add image in an ImageField from image URL. Update August 11, 2010. I did end up going with Stringio, however, Stringio was throwing an unusual exception when I tried to save it in a Django ImageField. Specifically, the stack trace showed a name error. After digging through the Django source, it looks like this error was caused when the model save tries to access the size attribute of the Stringio file. Though the error above indicates a problem with the name, the root cause of this error appears to be the lack of a size property on the Stringio image. As soon as I assigned a value to the size attribute of the image file, it worked fine.
In an attempt to kill two birds with one stone, why not use a C Stringio object instead of an ImageTemporary file? You won't have to store it on disk anymore, and I know for a fact that something like this works. I use similar code myself.
If you want to simulate, pero se considers useful.